Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking August faves and August fails. Some products that just really did not work for me, and then some products that are definitely going to make it into my 2022 best of. So kind of two ends of the spectrum here. First up is something that has completely changed my shaving game. I've always struggled with shaving. Like, I've switched razors a million times, I've switched shaving creams a million times, and for some reason I grow back hair really quickly and I get razor burn really easily. That like red, blotchy, bumpy skin. However, I recently discovered something that has apparently been super popular for a while. It is this Tree Hut Moisturizing Shave Oil. So instead of using a shaving cream, you use a shaving oil, and it is so much more moisturizing. I get so much of a closer shave because there's not that kind of cream in the way, but it still protects my legs better than a shaving cream. I use a pretty decent amount of it. Like, I really coat my legs with it. You can apply it whether your skin's wet, whether your skin's dry, and it's sort of more like an oil slash gel. So it's not like pouring baby oil all over your shower and making it super slippery. At least for me, this doesn't affect the way that my shower floor feels at all. I have this scent Coconut Lime, and I like it. I wouldn't say that the scent is why I love this product. When I shared this on Instagram, I got so many DMs from people saying that the Tropical Glow, the one that's called Tropical Glow, is an exact dupe for the smell of the Brazilian Bum Bum creams. So if you love that scent, I'd say go for that one. That's probably the next one that I'm gonna pick up. But I just feel like this has totally changed the game for me. It's like a light bulb went off and I will not use shaving cream again. Next up is a product that I purchased from Ashley Tisdale's line. This is the Being Frenshe. This is the Lavender Cloud Body and Hair Radiance Oil. And this is the Unwind and Rest scent infused with shea butter and jojoba seed oil. It comes with a lot of product. I like the packaging. It's got a nice dropper style applicator. The actual product did make my hair look a little bit better. I feel like the oil did kind of help take away some of my frizz, but the smell of this I just cannot get past. This is the scent Lavender Cloud, and it smells so incredibly strong, kind of like very alcohol-y lavender scent, at least to me. And as much as I wanted to love it, I just don't. But like I said, a lot of that has to do with the way that it smells. They have a lot of other scents, so maybe another scent would be better for me. What I do like from their brand, and I talked about this before, so I'll keep it short, but I wanna kind of say something positive because I love a woman-owned business. But this is the Being Frenshe Awaken and Uplift. I talked about this in my #1 pick from drugstore brands. I really like this one. This is the scent Citrus Amber. This is more of like a mist, which I think helps because it's less potent smelling, and you can use this on your hair, your body, or linen. And I like this. I like just kind of spraying this around the room. It is like this really refreshing citrusy smell. I do feel like it's uplifting and awakening. So definitely a much better scent in my opinion than this one. Smells are so subjective, so you may love this, but for me personally, this was too much and I didn't like the smell. Speaking of smells, this one is deeply offensive. So I don't use makeup wipes on my face at all. If I do, it'll be like to clean up my eyeshadow, something like that. But in terms of using makeup wipes to remove my makeup, I don't use them. But when I'm sitting here filming and I'm sitting here swatching things, or I'm filming reels and swatching things, I need lots of makeup wipes handy to clean off my swatches. So I always have makeup wipes sitting right here on my desk when I'm filming or when I'm creating content. I'm really not particular about them because it's literally just to remove a swatch off my hand. So I don't care about the quality being the best quality ever. So I just saw that these were on sale at Target, and they're the Up and Up brand, the oil-free cleansing wipes. And this is the pink grapefruit scent, which kind of sounded like it would smell pretty good. Oh boy, was I wrong about that. These smell, like these smell like feet, actual feet. And I'm gonna use them because I don't wanna waste them. I'm not using them on my face, but these smell bad. I know I said scent is subjective, and when I'm talking about the Frenshe products, that's subjective. This is objective. They smell terrible. Moving on to something that I do love. This is the Avene Sickle Fate. I just hearing myself say that, I know I'm saying it wrong. This is their restorative protective cream, let's just call it that. So I've shared before that now that I'm done breastfeeding, I am using a prescription strength retinol again, because that is what helps keep my skin in check better than any other skincare product on the market, that and sunscreen. But if you've started a retinol or you've used kind of strong chemical-based exfoliants, you know that when your skin is getting used to it and building up kind of a resistance to it, you can experience a lot of peeling and dryness and flaking on your face. And that it was definitely my experience. So I started using this on top of my retinol every single time I used it, and my skin was 10 times better. I still did experience and still am experiencing some kind of dryness, rough patches from my skin getting used to the retinol, but it is 1,000 times better than the last time that I did this and my skin was getting used to a retinol. No matter how hydrating of a cream that I put on, it just didn't make a huge difference. This one makes a huge difference. And they sent me this. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, okay, well, restorative protective cream, that's kind of what I need right now. I need my skin to restore itself and I need my skin to be protected. And then I started researching it because I'm like, what is this magical product? And number one, I found out that this is one of Hailey Bieber's favorite products, which I think speaks volumes because she has access to anything that she wants. And this is a staple part of her skincare routine. And number two, I found out that everyone is saying that this is a dupe for La Mer. I don't own La Mer, I don't plan on owning La Mer, that's ridiculously priced, but apparently the texture and the results are almost identical to this product. I haven't felt this strongly about a skincare product in a while, but I highly, highly recommend this if you have drier skin, if you need to restore your skin barrier, especially with winter coming up. If you tend to get that dry, flaky skin, this is a game changer. All right, next up is my second attempt to find a way to reapply my sunscreen without using a spray or a powder, and we are 2 for 2 unsuccessful, but this is the one that I tried. This is called a Sun Stick. It's from Amazon. It's very highly rated, and this is definitely better than the Cetaphil one that I shared, their sheer mineral stick that completely removed my makeup. It kept my makeup intact a lot better. But for my combo skin, especially the oily skin around my T-zone, this just left way too much of a sheen and it felt really thick on my skin. So if you have dry skin and you want a way to reapply your sunscreen, and the more dewiness the better, then you may really like this. But for me and my skin type, when I kind of went right here over my T-zone, it felt like this oil slick when I was already getting a little bit shiny. So unfortunately, this didn't work for me, but that's not to say it wouldn't work for somebody else. All right, next up, and I do not know why it's taking me this long to get these, but I got finally these creaseless little clips. They're made to get your hair out of your face while you're doing your makeup without creasing your hair. So you just kind of take them on either side like this, and then you can do your makeup with your hair out of your eyes, but then not worry about this actually creasing your hair and having to fix your hair afterwards. Got them from ULTA. They're just really cute and really functional. All right, next up for another fail. These are the Eyelure 3/4 length. I don't have them in here. This is what they look like. They're just 3/4 the length of a regular eyelash. I'll link them down below as well. And this is essentially the look that they say you can achieve, just really, really natural. I find full strip lashes to be really uncomfortable, so I thought maybe this would be a really great option. It was not. I found them to be super flimsy and they kind of sat like, no matter how much I tried to push them up, they kind of pushed my eyelashes down, so it was like my lashes and the falsies were pointing straight. It was just not a good look. So if you want that kind of wispy, more simplistic lash, but you don't like the full strip lashes, I would say I'd go with like the Ardell trios over the 3/4 one. You can just put down 2 or 3 trios, achieve the same effect, and I find that to be a lot easier. All right, next up is a random product I didn't expect to like. I saw Abby Young post about this on TikTok. Was it TikTok or Instagram? I don't remember, but it's the Vaseline Coco Shimmer Jelly Stick. She was saying this was a great way to get some glowiness to your skin without having to use like an actual highlighter. It's a very moisturizing Vaseline stick, so it's just something you could use to add a little bit of like a sheen to your shoulders and a moisturized glow. I really liked the price point, and she also owns the Dibs Beauty one, and she said this was a total dupe for it. So it's very subtle. It's just kind of like when the light hits you more than an actual glowy highlighter. So I feel like this is a good option for any event you're going to where you want to add a little bit of glow right here, but not a highlighter where it looks like you put on a highlighter, but just like, oh, the light is catching on her shoulders. That type of vibe. All right, I have 2 more products that I've been really loving. I feel like I got through all the bad ones because I was just so passionate and I needed to get them off my chest. This is a product I have talked about before, but I love it so much. This will be in my 2022 favorites. It's incredible. This Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer has become my new everyday concealer. I have that ceramic wand, so you kind of have to dip back in if you want to use more, which can be annoying. But as a product, this is one of the most flattering and yet pretty medium to full coverage concealers I have used in a very long time. Highly recommend this if you like that really kind of thin, serum-y type concealer under your eyes, but you don't want to sacrifice the coverage, because this can do both. Somehow, some way, it does both. It's incredible. And last but not least is this calendar. It's kind of hard to show it because it's like a huge wall calendar, but I have been struggling with dates lately. That sounds bad, but it's the truth. Whenever I have a commitment, whether it's for a brand deal on TikTok or if it's a sale that I want to talk about, remembering that date, if it's a doctor's appointment for my kids, all of those dates are immediately put into my phone calendar. But for some reason, not being able to physically see it all together on my desk just makes it a lot harder for me to manage. It sort of feels like I'm living day by day and I'm like, oh crap, I have this today or I have this tomorrow, versus seeing an overall picture on paper really helps me stay organized. Maybe it's a little old school of me, but my phone calendar, it's just not the same. It doesn't replace the need for a on paper calendar, in my opinion. It's just a super simplistic white monthly calendar. I got it from Target. I want to say it was $10. I'll see if I can find it online and link it, but it has helped me so much just brain dump everything that I know that's coming this month and get it on paper, have it in front of me so I can see when I'm committing to a girls' night, like, okay, yeah, next Tuesday sounds great in my mind and there's nothing on my calendar, but now that I can see the monthly view, I actually have 3 things due on Wednesday, so probably shouldn't be going out for margaritas on a Tuesday night. So that type of thing. That is everything. Those are all of my favorites and fails this month. I'm also keeping up with the ULTA sale. I posted my recommendations on my Instagram stories. I've saved them to a highlight, but I will also put them down below. I didn't feel like it warranted a whole video, but I do feel like the one product you cannot miss is, and my #1 recommendation is, the Belief eye cream. That is one of the only high-end products that I continue to splurge on, is eye cream, and the Belief Beauty one is the best eye cream I've ever used for dry under eyes. It's 10 out of 10. I'm gonna purchase like 3 or 4 of them because it's 50% off and it is very expensive. I will post about that on Instagram. I'll post about it on here. I wanna say that goes live on September 5th, but that's my #1 cannot miss recommendation of the entire sale. Like I said, I will put all the other ones down below if you're interested in what my top picks are. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.